blows and the world turns, I know that I've got my footing. I found a solid ground in you as I follow in your footsteps. I know where my help is coming from. No matter the storm, just like Peter to get.
Hey everybody, so we're back tonight. How is everybody doing? I am just winding down from my work day. Have a little bit of tea here I'm sipping on, and tonight I wanted to come back and talk about some characteristics of minimal lifestyle. And I wanted to talk a little bit more about that because it seems to be a trending topic, and it seems like a lot of people are getting interested in on how they can create their minimal lifestyle. So I thought it was, something that I should share, and hopefully it can help you if you're looking to get started, if this is something that you've been really thinking about, or if you just want more information about what a minimal lifestyle can look like. It can be critiqued based on your lifestyle, your income, your budget. There's a lot of things that come into play, but certainly you can be able to design your minimal lifestyle so that it can make you feel as light as I do, as organized, as peaceful and calm as I do. So I'm going to give you a few characteristics of what a minimal lifestyle can look like. And if this is something you feel that will benefit you in any way, or you're just interested and you want to watch the video, stay tuned. So I'm going to give you a few things that you can focus on. And as we talked about in one of my previous videos, one of the main things I think characteristics of a minimal lifestyle is to declutter. And when you declutter, you're just focusing on things that bring value to your life. You're getting rid of things that does not add any value or things that no longer are useful. It is very important to be able to decide what is something you should keep and what is something you should give away. I know a lot of times things are valuable, so don't get into it. I understand that. And sometimes people hold on to things that they have because of how much they've invested in it. And then that's when you'll have to decide, is that more important? Is it sentimental? Or is this something that you just feel like you can't let go of because of how much you spent? If that's the case, then maybe consider selling it to get some money for it. And that way you're not feeling like you just thrown away this money. But you do have to declutter. That means getting rid of excess. Things that just around your home, your garages, your basement, your cars, storages that don't bring any value to your life. One of the rule of thumbs is that if you have not used that thing or even looked at it in any shape, form, or fashion, if it's not a seasonal thing and it's been packed away for a year, why do you have it? Another thing is organization. I think that is a really big component of being a minimalist because oftentimes our homes are not organized. And what I mean by that, it doesn't mean that your house is dirty, but it means that things are scattered. A lot of times they're just in every room. Organization means that there is a system where you keep certain things. Making sure you have space for things, that's very much so a component of organization. Oftentimes when you don't have space for things, it's hard to keep them organized because you're making some room for stuff that there really isn't. So you're stuffing them away in places that really can be considered to be places that you're hiding things from. Like if you have to stuff things under your sofa or under your bed, unless that's a place where you consider to have storage, but usually there's some type of container, box, or something that you will have to be able to slide under there. But if you can't find a normal place for it, then that's when you realize that I don't have enough space. And so things can easily become unorganized. Another characteristics of living a minimalistic life is simplicity. Just enjoying the simple pleasures of life. Oftentimes, we feel that we have to overspend in order to have a great life. But finding pleasure in simple things, picnics in the park, things that does not cost a lot of money, and enjoying just the natural beauty of the world, of the earth that God gave us. A sunset, a sunrise, green grass, hearing the birds, hearing water, learning to enjoy just the simple things. A lazy day at home watching movies can be a simple thing. Oftentimes we feel like we always got to be spending money in order to enjoy life. And once you get involved in creating a simple life for yourself, finding pleasure in simple things, you'll ask yourself, why haven't I done that all along? In my last video, I talked about how I often buy clothing that can be used season after season or even year after year. And that's something we call sustainability. Things that you buy that can last for a long time so that you won't have to continue to buy. When I was young, I remember when every year you had to buy school clothing. Now I understand that oftentimes children grow. So every year they're in a different size. So therefore you do have to buy clothes. But as an adult, that's not always the case, unless you like gaining and losing weight. But if that's not happening, then being able to wear the same clothing for the next season that you wore, the previous season. I think oftentimes people think they have to stay on trend with what's in style for a season. So therefore they don't want to wear it but that one season. This dress, if you guys look back at my videos, I had this dress on in a video, and I think it was the video where I talked about women over 50 dating, getting back out dating, and the do's and don'ts. That was the name of the do's and don'ts of dating over 50. And I know that video is about 5 years old. So what I do oftentimes is I just take care of the things I have and I wear them over in another season. I don't see anything wrong with it. I think if it's something that is stylish, that is cute and on trend, there's nothing wrong with it. Now, this doesn't have to be your journey because like I said, there are many ways to thrift. There are consignment shops and, all of that. Yard sales, so you can often go find things at affordable prices for pennies, for dollars that, are that's not breaking the bank because maybe you eat lunch a week and you could buy 2 or 3, 4 things with that lunch money. So it's not about not spending at all, but just finding easier ways and affordable ways to be more simple and be more sustainable. So if there are things you have that are beautiful clothing that you love, revamp them clothing. Try a new blouse with those slacks or vice versa. It's just a way to save money and to make your life a little bit more simple. You can save a lot of money that way too. And the last thing I'm going to say is prioritization, prioritizing the things that are important. That is a very big component of being a minimalist. Prioritizing your experiences, your memories. When I take vacations, like I said, I'll save up for a vacation. And when I go out, make sure that I capture this, whether it's in photos or in videos, so that I can rewatch it and just be able to cherish those moments. So nowadays, I cherish all those experiences over the material things. I rather save my money and take a trip, invest in that trip so that I can have that memory of that experience versus buying something that's expensive. So these are all ways that you can incorporate having a minimalistic lifestyle, if that's what you choose. I think it's important in this time, in this season that we're living. Inflation is at an all-time high, and we don't know when things are going to change. We don't know if we'll get back to an affordable living. Interest rates are high as crap. People are finding it hard to find homes, and even if you want to buy a new car is like a mortgage price. Even if you get a lower interest rate, it still can be very expensive, So I think that learning how to take care of things that you have to be able to make them sustainable so that you can keep them and reuse them, save money in ways, create your experiences in your home, in your environment, in your lifestyle that you have right now versus going out and buying expensive things, is all ways that you can create that minimalistic lifestyle. I don't think it has to be hard. I think it takes adjustments. I think it takes sacrificing. And I think once you start and you realize how light you feel, and then you realize how much you're keeping in your pockets, I think you will love it. So just wanted to share my thoughts on that, and just more of why I choose this lifestyle at this stage of my life. You know, as a 60-year-old woman, I have lived a lot of life. Y'all know that. And I've done a lot of things. I've had a lot of things. And when I look back over my life and I look at the things that I no longer have, the money I spent, and I think about all the things that I could create if I had not done that. No regrets. Now, let me say that. However, as you get older, you know, sometimes that wisdom kicks in and you think, man, I could have created a lot of great experiences and, you know, with, I don't know what that was. I thought somebody was coming through my back door. I could have created a lot of experiences with all that money that I threw away. So hopefully this is helpful to someone who may be in a financial crunch, because we all do go through this, you know, at some point in life, and looking for ways to be able to be more thrifty and save money. So yeah, check back in with me. I'll be doing a few videos here and there about my minimal life and helping you hopefully to start yours. So when I look around my place and it's not cluttered, it's, you know, this wall probably is the only wall in my house that has the most things on it. And it's just 4 little things, and they're all of value to me. They mean a lot to me. That blackboard is where I write down my thoughts and my plans. And that little tiered picture frame there is all of my grandchildren. And the bottom one is empty. And I plan to take a holiday photo this year with everybody, so I'm going to put it in that one. And these are just 2 sayings that I love on the wall. And of course, we'll always give thanks. So yeah, this is my life and I love it, and I'm not ashamed of it, and I'm glad I started it. And I hope that it will help someone who may be considering it. And all of this stuff is thrifted, except for the blackboard. I got that from Michael's for about $20. So yeah. So thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Like I said, I'm sitting here having tea. My little cup that my grandchildren gave me, it says that my favorite people call me Grandma, but my grandchildren call me G-Mom. So have a great day, guys, and I will see you in the next video.